What, they're not the invoices that you gave me before? No, I saw that the bank money was going down, but I didn't know what you wanted me to do with these. And I pulled them all out, went through them all, and there was about another 30 grand there. And I thought, oh my God, what? But I used to pull that out. So every job that came in, my admin girl at the time, her job was all the time, as soon as the payment came in, she would just take 20% and put it straight into a separate account. Now you might think, well, 20% is a bit much because you're obviously going to have, you can pull it back. But if I knew it was 20%, it just allowed me to go, I know it's covered, and whatever's in there extra, when court tax comes, I know I've got extra money in there as well, that I don't have to add loads to it. Because you need to get your head in, it's not your money. All you're doing is collecting it for the tax man. So just put it to one side. And in the early days, I didn't obviously manage the cash as well. And this is why I'm so hot on it, because I had bad lessons. I always remember, and I've told this story before, I went into the office, operating cash was pretty shite. And I remember going into the office and saying, right, we've got this to pay and this invoices. And I'd worked out that all of the invoices that had to be paid and all the suppliers didn't have enough money in the bank. And I thought, oh my God. But then I thought, you know what? Don't think about the problem, find the solution. So I went to certain suppliers and said, look, I'm going to be tight this month. You're wanting these things and I don't have the money in the bank account, but I will pay you. Can you extend your terms for me? Many of them went, yeah. Some of them said no, and they wouldn't allow it. The ones that said, yeah, give me a bit of wiggle room. The ones that said no, I made sure I paid them. And then I thought, you know what, I'm selling certain things, I'm going to put some offers out there. I'm going to bundle some things together. If people pay me up front for them, I'm going to give them a discount, bring cash in quicker. So I did all these things and I did it all, and I looked and I thought, fantastic, sorted the problem. Okay, I've got enough money to pay what I need to pay, and I should be able to move forward now. Because in my head I thought, I've absolutely mucked this up, like I'm going to have no money in the bank account. So I started looking at solutions, and there's always solutions, guys. So don't ever feel like there isn't. So I looked at them solutions, thought, thank God, sorted. Went in the office, spoke to the girls, and I said, right, this is what you need to do, this is who you need to pay, this is the terms that we've got, don't be paying anything, it needs to come under my nose and I need to know what's going on with it. And then one of the girls went, oh, what, you mean these? Went down, pulled a massive drawer like this, and I was like, what are them? Oh, you mean all these invoices? I was like, what do you mean? She went, oh, well, I just kept them there for you. And I said, what, they're not the invoices that you gave me before? No, I saw that the bank money was going down, but I didn't know what you wanted me to do with these. So I said, so you've hid them? And she said, well, yeah. And I looked and I pulled them all out, went through them all, and there was about another 30 grand there. And I thought, oh my God, what? And again, I had to go back to the suppliers and then say, look, this is the situation. Some of them were really, really good with me. Some of them were like, hang on, you're taking a bit of the piss here. We've already done this and other things. And again, I worked myself out the situation. But it was down to me not having a cash flow, me not really keeping a check on who am I paying when, what's going on. And I knew if I could just ride this storm, in my head I knew I had big jobs that were dropping. They were about to be paid, they were on payment terms, and I was like, right, okay, this money's going to come in, I just need this time. But I hadn't actually had any system in place. Now, if I had a cash flow forecast at that time, what do you think I'd have been able to do? Would you think I'd be in that situation? No, not at all, because I'd have literally been able to go, oh, right, that's going red there, so I'm going to change payment terms, or I'm going to change something there, or, you know what I mean? I'm not buying that. We're not having that new vehicle. We're not doing this. So it just allows you to have that foresight into things. And it's an awful place to be when you're thinking, and have them conversations with people. Not nice. Look, I will get your money, but could you please give me a little bit of wiggle room? And some people are like, nope, if it's not paid, we're coming after you. So then I used to think, well, how long? How long? How far can I push it? But I got out of it, but I'd rather be in a situation where I didn't have to be in that, and this is what cash flow will do for you.